Welcome back. Here we go again. We've got another match. Stingrays, Rhinos. Should be a great game. Both good teams. Remember to smash a like and subscribe and share the channel. Like buttons down here. Share where you can copy codes, put it in all your socials. And as per usual, links are in the description. Not their links, my links of course. Here we go, let's get started, let's get into the show. Alright, sound on 1, 2. Oh, master volume. Oh, you know.
Just the Rhinos, but for both sides going into this game.
There we go. Alright, let's get straight to the kickoff, eh? There we go. Live action. Yee! Stingrays running it back. Oh, good hit. Good hit, son. Can we get a replay on that? That was interesting. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alright, Stingrays to do the huddle. Looks like the Rhinos are in a 4 D-line. 4 coverage. Nah. 2 linebackers. Strong safety. Out on coverage. Straight up. Trips left. Here we go. And it's a pass. And it's not looking good. Oh, I was lucky to get out of that. Now, if you're watching last night's game, that's what the Raptors quarterback could have done on multiple occasions. Except, I don't know, Rhinos, their pocket looks a bit smaller. They're containing their box a bit smaller. Here we go on the spread. Strong left. Oh, yep. Interesting. Good reaction by the Rhinos. Everyone's kind of manned up, whether they're in zone or man, which means they're picking up their responsibility nice and early. He's got big, strong ends by the looks of it. Actually, 94's a tackle. He's huge. Alright, troops left. Watch the handoff. Nah, there's linebacker in the gaps. Oh, he's come out in the zone. Beautiful. Well covered. Quarterback's on the scramble. Chucks it up. What happened? Why did you wait for the ball? Oh, well. Oh, you get that on big jobs? That was a great play by the quarterback to get out of trouble there. That's twice in one drive, one set of downs even. Rhinos are putting a lot of pressure on, not giving him time to throw. So here we go to kick it away. Kick it off, kick it away. Oh, yeah, it looks like it got blocked. Did it get blocked? No. Might have. Yeah, might have. Damn. Alright. Rhino's turn. This should be interesting. This should be very interesting. Alright, taking that huddle a long way away from the ball, which is very wise. You don't want the defense to be picking up what you're putting down. Okay, it looks like a 4-3 on the defense. We got spread. Motion. Oh, he's gone the block. Very good. That was a cheeky crack block, and what a good run from it. See what happens when you can set the edge. A fantastic little play by the Rhinos. Oh, instant replay. That's nice. So watch him as he comes across, lines up the end. And the blockers could have got even more out in front then, but the hole was there, it was wide open. I've got two backs. That's what's going on. Alright, and it's a flip out wide. Doesn't look good, but he makes the most of it. And gets back to the line of scrimmage, potentially for 1 yard. Interesting. Interesting two backs from the Rhinos here. I know when I played Calder Shanks, he was at that fullback spot, but they just get him out in the flat so quick. And yeah, that's one kid I could never catch, eh? Shout out Calder Shanks, you're doing well. Hopefully your recovery goes well. I know you'll make it better than ever. Alright, so we've got two backs again. We've got doubles to the short side of the field. We've got the motion again for the crack block. No, it's a play action, very good. To the big receiver, and there's blockers out in front. The Rhinos are working as a whole unit here. And I was talking about it last night. They're using the scheme. They're using the scheme. Wow, this is very interesting. I'm going to have to get the playboard out, draw some things up. Okay, they're using him as a receiver, not a tight end. The big 89. Oh, very nice. That's a triple option. So the quarterback can keep or hand off to the running back here, and he's reading the edge and his leverage and his responsibility. And if everyone gets pulled out like they did, just a little flip, a little one of these, mate. Boom! Very good, very good. And as you can see, they're easily getting up the field. A lot of misdirection, but it's well executed. All right, single backs, spread doubles. All right, looks like cover 3 from the D. And it's a pass. Ball's up in the air. We're going deep to the big receiver. And they're going to pull the flag there. Could he get turned around? Or was that pass interference? Interesting. Interesting. See, the receiver's going to make a play on the ball. Now the defender, ball hits him first, or if he just maintains separation, doesn't make contact, then he's in good position. And that's well done defense. But from what it looked like, we got a bit too much of the man. All right, so while we're letting that play out, let's draw up. Let's draw him up. Got to be quick with the whiteboard too, it dried out. Took me forever to get him clean again. Alright, doubles. Moving the back just to see what kind of... Oh, nice with the jet sweep, but it's a quarterback keep. Yes, yes. Good contain, well done, good defense in the end. But see how many options we have out of a scheme like this. You know, where you can hand it off, you can play fake, you can pitch to the back. And not just that, but everyone's getting downfield and blocking. Like, quarterback probably didn't want to get hit then, otherwise he would have cut it back inside for some extra yards. Interesting. They're playing really well. So we've got a bunch of troops out to the right. Looks like a bit of a soft zone again from, and it's a run up the middle. Oh, he's stepping too much. He's stepping too much. Just put your hand on the back and go with them. These linemen, they're doing good. They're doing really good. Moving the Stingrays around. Interesting. And we've got trips out to the right. We've got I-form for the back. Probably goes slant to the 89 actually. Oh, he sends him out in space. Oh, that was risky, but it's paid off. It's paid off. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Oh, defense just sat there. They had him from both angles and they just sat there flat-footed. Come on, defense, you gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh, golly. Shout out to the Rhinos for some amazing football, by the way. This is interesting. This is good to watch. Got the point after, lining up for the kick. So, I'm just setting the lineman and the quarterback. And then we've got the big wide receiver out here. Solo, that's how I'd use him too. Kind of like your Mike Evans or your Metatron from back in the day. Just one-on-one nightmare, you know, you throw it up against the little guy or you get him posting up pretty much. And then they either have two out here and two backs, or they move one around. They're very, with that flex player, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot, and I like it. I like it. So let's just put a big question mark on him right now, because that is the motion of the offense, essentially. Big kick. Oh, he's going to have to return it from the corner pocket. That is not good. Gets hit, gets ripped at the 20. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, Stingrays in the huddle. Wide defense. Hand off to the running back. See, there was a fake out in the cadence there, where they go hut, you know. And when I played against the Stingrays, one thing I overheard after they got a flag for false start was Damien Malloy, number 6 there. If that's him, if he's still playing, I haven't checked. Oh no, it's a number 5. Might be him anyway. But he said, we never go on hut. So he'd sit there down, set hut. But they went on like, go. That was a good little scramble there. Not sure whether that was by design. It's not looking good from the Stingrays. You know, if it's all on the quarterback again, you know, this is kind of the way it's all fell apart since their victory. They were probably the most dominant team when I was playing in the league. Oh, there's a Spartan. There's a Spartan on the line. Shout out to the Spartans. Spartan there at left tackle. The ball's out to the flat. I see good edge pressure by the Rhinos. Forced that pass. Okay? So you kind of threw it like Paddy Mahomes. Just out to the side, which is fine. You know? No point throwing it over the top and leaving it up in the sky for that little bit longer. That is your most direct line pass. But not just the end, but the tackle. We're coming around that side as well, collapsing the pocket. Just taking away the passing lane. It's very well played. Very well played. They got a 5-man line on the D. Oh no, hang on, we're punting. Oh no, you muffed it. What happened? Was that a punt? I missed it. I was too busy talking. Yeah, 4th down. That was supposed to be a punt. Oh no. Not looking good for the Rays. Not looking good at all. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. No, yeah, that's better. There is Hang on, what's going on here? Is that first down? Oh, did they get a first down out of that? No. No. Rhinos got the ball. Oh, nice handoff. Well done. Well done. Oh, cheeky little touchdown. My goodness, that was all from the blocking. That was all from the blocking. Everyone had their man, not just blocked, but in position to seal the block as the running back ran past them. Look at this. Look how everyone's just taking the outside in angle. That's phenomenal. Rhinos are a great blocking team. Look at that receiver carry that DB all the way down the field. That's exactly what you want. Otherwise, they're making tackles after 5 yards. That's beautiful blocking. Shout out to the Rhinos. Looking strong. Looking very, very super strong. So while they're doing the kicks, let me take this opportunity to concentrate on the game a little bit. So here we have the Rhinos offense. And I put this question mark here because he can really line up anywhere. So what they have been doing is let's just put him on the slot and let him run a motion. Let's put him in the backfield and get some extra fakes. Maybe he can go this way, that back can go that way. You're spreading the field horizontally as well as vertically. And then they line him up out here with the trips. And then you've got even more options out there. You can got like the shorts and like, yeah, the concepts. And then if they're overplaying the one side, you've got the weapon over here. So yeah, it's just very interesting. And of course he can double up. Can double up and do a motion, or they can just run some spread. They can do a lot. They can do a lot out of this, and it's working well. It's working really well. Shout out to the Rhinos. Back to the game. Whoa. Back to the game. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Alright. So the Ray will start. Not very far. At 16? Set at 16. Alright, so we've got trips left. And it looks like the Rhinos are in a cover 3. Oh, centre blitz. He made a great catch there. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. That's just what you need. So the Rhinos are getting confident here. They're starting to send 5. They're sending a blitz, which means they're taking one out of coverage. And the quarterback there is good enough to find a soft spot in the coverage. And now they're making some plays. It's going to be tricky still. The Rhinos are playing aggressive. 4 line now. Oh, yeah. See, they're quick. Linebackers are quick to get up there in the gaps. And they're looking for the handoff first, and they're quick to react. Which is why I think a play action here. And a break in route. Whether the slant or the dig might take way too long, actually. So, yeah. Slant drag. Can't go wrong there. From the short side of the field into the open side of the field. So we got trips left by the looks of it. No, spread. We've got a spread. And it's a pass. And it's a scramble. Unlucky. So when you get to the side of the field and the quarterback's looking at you, can't throw you the ball. Block someone. Go and block someone so you can run. Or if you're still looking down the field, come back to the middle. Get open. You know what I mean? He's obviously not going to throw to you there. Just don't stand there, man. But other than that, defense is looking good. That pocket's collapsing. It's leaving a blocker in for the big throw, and it's not going to make it. Good coverage there. Is that Cheyenne James? Shout out Shane James, so that's you. Good coverage. He was never going to make it. Alright, well done, well done. Let's just, can we start skipping forward a bit? Oh no, we might start missing stuff. See, they're already set, they already got their play, they were just waiting for the ball to snap. Good game so far. Oh, is that another block? Tell you what, and they're putting a lot of pressure on that kicker. A lot of pressure on that kicker. This is good. This is a good game. Good game. Tell you what, can we listen in for a bit?
Plays as the defensive lineman for the Rays. Seems a little shaken up after that, but he is able to walk off the field without any medical assistance.
Pull up for precise seeking there, Rick. Interesting.
In fact, it is a first down for the Rays. That is a big moment there for them. Big haul. And the Rays are able to keep their offense out on the field.
No way.
I wasn't able to hear the ref's call.
Interesting.
But they will stay out there. In fact, sorry, no, it's a replay of the punt. It'll just be moved up a few yards because of the penalty. And there will be now a timeout.
Alright, we're going to skip the timeout. We don't need to see no timeout.
Like there was.
Oh, precise seeking. Right.
Relies on that last opportunity. Here comes Christian Denson.
Bunch.
Defensive MVP in the league by all
That was a really tight formation.
And Mitch Bradford, his pass to Max Shoutout is incomplete.
Interesting,
So
okay. Out of the spread, instead of going wide, they've gone real tight. Which means you can take advantage of the outside, or you've got a lot more blockers for the run game. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Here we go. We've got the spread. And now they're stacking them.
So Hansen and Schlatter are on this near side.
Single back.
Taylor and Williams on the far. And there's a handoff to the inside for Riley Wood, and he is eventually brought down.
Well blocked.
And that was Josh Malcapine.
The tackles just had to get in the way of the ends.
Looks to be a first down for the Rhinos, and it is. First and 10.
Tackles just had to get in the way of the ends, and it was a 3-on-2 up front, and that running back's quick. He's so quick. Nah, I need a bit of background noise. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
Here's Bradford.
Oh, it's a pitch. Oh, it's a fumble. Nah, he's still got it. Oh, he's still got the ball. Oh, someone get him, Speedy Gonzalez.
Dumped down there by number 28, Lucas Orfrank, the linebacker.
Era poco loco, the Speedy Gonzalez. You can't catch a Harley, a Ferrari, a Maria, Maria, Mancia, in your chest.
Receive some medical attention.
Super quick. Alright, can we speed this up any further? Alright, coming out of the huddle. Got that stack again. On the left. Running backs out.
Bradford.
Yeah, there it is. Out to the flat, and he's in. And he's in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so assuming the kick's going to go good here, we've got 21.
The Ravens, so currently we looks like we have two teams.
Well done, well done.
1 foot in the
Rhinos, 3 touchdowns. First quarter.
But so far,
Uh-oh.
scores for two very good teams. And Gab Salvo,
Oh, tricky field. And he got hit by the first tackle.
Hit hard there by number 36
Oh,
again.
not looking good for the Stingrays. Don't tell me this is going to be another burnout.
Defense.
Tell you what though,
Tom Fenwick, number 14, looks like he's mainly on.
the Ravens played really well last night. And the Rhinos look like they're on their level. So this will be a grand final to watch, that's for sure. That is for sure. Quarter time by the looks of it. Let's just quicken this up a bit.
To the home side for a spot in the Sun Bowl against either Bayside Ravens or the Moreton Bay Raptors. Make sure to check out that game as well, also on the CallingAllSports YouTube channel.
What seems to be the problem here, sir? Was finger pointing as a meme for a bad lip sync, if you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. Shout out to the Spartan on the tackle there. We got a man in motion. We got doubles.
Shotgun position he usually
See, here goes the fake, the hard count. And again, and then there's a bit of a delay. They work on the cadence a lot, but that Rhinos front line is just too big.
And in there was Xavier Huey along with Jordan Scanlon. Those two on the defensive line have been excellent tonight and all season as well.
Nah.
Looking at Xavier Huey, pre-snap.
What don't you want to let me know?
Burst out of the cannon there to get to touch board at number 5, going up against number 5 there. And the one in red is the beneficiary. Brandon Quindalone, receiver on this near sideline. Here's Borden. And the handoff here is for Gab Salvo, who looks to take over. It looks like he's taken over. Who, in this very unique Rays offense, in the run game especially, is more of the punch man, so that Vernon McCalmont can be more of the eccentric runner and get those larger yard plays.
Definitely shaking.
Get a little bit more work here tonight.
All that.
There again, in the backfield spread
See you run.
For the Stingrays. Borden.
Yeah.
And an opportunity here for Jeremy Cowles. He is back from injury as well.
Unlucky. Unlucky there. On the throw.
Good chunk of the year.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's see if we can. If anyone knows the.
So fourth down here.
That's not 10 seconds. If anyone knows the short key for the skip 10 seconds, we could really use that here.
On non-penalized drives to 3.
Oh, someone's playing ball.
All of them. That is a great effort from this.
Coming out of the huddle here.
They will have to maintain that for all the majority.
The Rhinos are quite. They're not very deep with their coverage. They're all pressing fair bit. Oh no, there's a punt. There's a punt. I'll do it. Keep losing track of the game. Oh, nice return. Unlucky where were the blockers, but there's no blockers. It's a kick return. Very good, very good. Serranos have the ball back yet again. Oh, little skip there. Oh, can't skip that. Can't skip that. That's a touchdown. Can't skip touchdowns. Come on, let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, see it happens quick.
He has good yards per attempt on the season. He averages 14 on each pass attempt, which is.
So it might seem like there's
a great number for any quarterback to
not much going on in between plays, but from the sideline you've got to get the call in for both offense and the defense if there's any adjustments. Most of the time it's the offense, and then they've got to get into the huddle. They've got to explain it without the defense hearing it. As you see, he looks straight out to the. He actually gives a fake out left. Look at the 3 blockers, 4 blockers getting upfield. That is phenomenal. Great cut. Great cut. He was already past the line. That's a great touchdown. Great touchdown.
And the Rhinos had the chance to go out to 28-0 just into the second quarter. What a play by Lockie Taylor on the screen pass.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Very good, very good.
He's the league MVP.
So Stingrays will get the ball.
The Rhinos are playing some of their best defensive football of the year.
At just after the 20, probably looks. Maybe at the 20. Oh, very careful placing of that ball. Thank you, sir. All right, we've got troops. And we're looking at a strong receiver. Puts a step, but is wrapped up. But he needs the second man in. Good hit, but good play on the offense. That's 10 yards. And see, that's what I'd be doing too. Usually you got your best guy out there one-on-one. You're going to make the catch. Sometimes you're going to make a miss. That's a good play.
21 yards per catch.
So we're at the 30 now for the Stingrays. Looking good. Let's put a drive on. See the defensive coach yelling out some things. We might be making some adjustments. They're out to the spread. Running back right. With the man in motion, he's going to wait till he's there. He's going to fake the hard count. And he's going to step up in the pocket. It's going up.
Going for Major. What a catch by Matt Major.
He caught it.
That is
Matt Major.
Rhino sideline are calling for a taunting call.
Yeah, that's... Don't do that. Good blocking by that tackle. And quarterback just steps up. Oh, what a good play. He had to go up and high point that ball all over the defense. Well done. Good catch, son. Here we go, spread again on the right hash. Running back out to the left relative to Stingrays. And it's quarterback run. Interesting. Oh no, that's forward progress day. Interesting. Interesting.
And that is a pickup of around about 5 for Taj Borden, who has been forced to run a little bit tonight.
Very good. Alright, Stingrays getting up the field. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Hopefully they can get a score here.
Vernon McCalmont now in the backfield for Gab Salvo.
Different back.
2nd and 4.
And he's up. Could be option or an extra blocker. He's an extra blocker. And it's up. And it's unlucky. Unlucky. So because that running back was in there to help block, the whole offensive line could kind of pinch and shift one way. And no one will be left really with a one-on-one. And the running back just chipped on the edge. Which, as you can see, it gave the quarterback just enough time to throw it up in depth of the end zone. And it just bounced off hands. Unlucky. Good play, though. I like it. I like it. It's the same back here. They might go to the other side.
Looking. Pushed out to the right.
Same play to the shallow.
That's Matt Major there.
Is that the first down? Potentially. So it wasn't a shallow, sorry. It was the shallower of the two routes. It looked like he had a deep out. 10 yards went out.
Conversion there. Keeps this drive going.
And we get a conversion. Very good. So Stingray's already in the huddle. Got a 4-man line for the Rhinos. Looks like cover 2. Shane James out at the free safety there. So this could be a run. I'd be running at this. No, it's got the extra blocker in. He's going up again. Oh, unlucky. Getting a bit obvious now. It's getting a bit obvious. I mean, you can't run it every play. I'll be getting that back in there as kind of a little read option. Read option and just give it to him because there's only 4, maybe 5 in the box. If the 6 man's there, then it's 6 on 6, so you can't go wrong. And then you might just get that scramble. Yeah, safeties are pretty shallow, but they're too high. Too high as in a cover 2 or a cover 4 zone. And we're going tight. Interesting. Yeah, we're going the pass. Oh, he stepped it up. It's a quarterback run. Interesting. We're back.
And the little run inside is only about a gain of 2. So this Stingrays line needs to just sharpen up a little bit. They're getting allowing too much pressure from the Rhinos. This 4-man front is working an absolute treat for them. One of the most important parts of this Rhinos defense is that defensive line. Here's Borden. Fires it to Major, and he is able to haul it in. Had to come back a little bit for it, but he was able to pick up around about 6. And it will be 4th down, but I would assume this will be worth it.
What a mess.
And they would stay up.
What did I
Do
miss?
you have a designated kicker? That is... But they trust Borden, and so they should.
2nd down.
Big 4th down here. They need a conversion.
4th down. Oh, 2nd quarter, 4th down.
Drops back.
Oh, he's gone it, but he's got shipped up by the edge man there. Goes there.
The American import. What a tackle from Xavier Huey. Not a chance of Borden.
Look at this
The Rhinos
end.
will bring out their offense.
Is that a blitz? Let's check the other side. They do send a few.
Right off the edge. Just a little miscommunication and assignments there from Stingrays line. Left Taj Borden no chance.
Alright, unlucky. Stingrays, unlucky. That was a good drive, just weren't able to capitalise. Unlucky. Seems to be confusion by the referees there. Can we get the game down the road there?
Backfield for the Rhinos. Wood and
Let's get a
Matos.
timestamp real quick on the ref.
I think one of the best moves that the Rhinos made this year was
Come on,
bringing in Matos.
come on. Otherwise, I would have skipped it. Where's that 10-second short key?
Allows him to have these big yardage runs, but not burn too much energy on smaller plays. But he's tripped up
And the
there.
run got chopped up real quick. Real
And now
quick.
we're seeing the impact of this Rays defensive line. Louis Barisi, one of the better defensive linemen in this league. They do have one of the best defensive lines in the league. Ryan Newton, Louis Baris, Sam Holloway.
And I think he called the wrong Sam there.
17 sacks,
The wrong mic, I mean.
27 tackles, 11 full
Yeah, that's better.
and 5 forced fumbles on the season for those names.
Fake the run. Quarterback snag is not in a good position.
So some good defensive pressure now for the Rays. They seem to just find their way a little bit now. Tristan Denton was in all of that.
No gain.
And now it's 3rd and about 13 for the Rhinos.
That's what can happen when you don't have anywhere to go with the ball. Pockets collapsing in around you. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Who are you going to call? All right. Stingrays are playing some conservative
Trips right
defense, yeah, soft
and it's a big play to Hansen.
zone.
Oh,
Oh,
did he pull it in? No, he was unable to. Right
unlucky.
in the breadbasket for Tom Hansen. He's unable to.
Unlucky Tom Hansen.
That was Josh.
That
Malcolm
big
right on
receiver
the cover.
there. That's exactly what I'd be doing.
Did lose his- and Josh
Yeah,
Hansen is
beats him off the line.
pull this ball
Excellent, just needs to drop it in like he does. He just doesn't catch it. Oh,
right on the
unlucky.
number 9.
Was worried about the hit from the safety maybe.
Fenwick's first opportunity.
Unlucky. That was a good play. That was a good play. Interesting. And what's going on here? Is that the 2-minute warning already? No, surely not. Oh, wrong spot on the ball. What happened? Did we get a false start? Oh, yeah, because of that sub. Oh, this will make the kick very difficult by the looks of it. If he fumbles it, could be a turnover. If it goes out, it could be a safety. Oh, that's a good kick downfield. Even got the cameraman. Oh, good step. Tackles until he gets wrapped. Well done. Well played. Well played. See if we can shave some times. Get on a personal best here. Alright. That spread. Pass out to the right. He's rolling. He's rolling. For nothing. For no gain. And that big tackle's just coming through every time. He's not going to be able to catch quarterback.
All over the quarterback as soon as he gets through the line. A very, very quick defensive lineman. And especially for such a big guy, that is a massive, massive point.
Not looking too good for the Stingrays here. I do like their playbook, their offense. It just don't seem like they can generate a whole lot here. So who's underperforming? Or is it just the Rhinos defense? Might just be the Rhinos defense. They do look really good. I mean, what can I say? Oh. Now see that? You get a 6-man line again because that running back's picking up any blitzes or just chip in the end. Because, yeah, the Rhinos are coming through. It gives the quarterback that half second longer to just get the ball out. And if the Rhinos are blitzing here, there'd be a lot more space out there on the field due to lack of coverage. But when the Rhinos are just getting there super quick.
Gordon in the shotgun, as always. Takes it.
Good jump off the line by the DN. Oh, is that a catch? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. You can't afford it.
Once again, but James continuing his very, very solid season here into the playoffs.
So he trips out to the right. Back's blocking again.
Gordon has, as I said, one of the better deep passes in the league. But James is all over.
I reckon the quarterback's just feeling the pressure. You know, like, that hand is getting smashed. That attacker's just getting run around.
Max Schlatter back to receive off Cam Mackin's kick. A little low. Good solid punt there for Mackin. Goes into the corner. Schlatter will have to...
Nice. Good kick. Good deep coverage, but he splits him. Good block.
Here is Schlatter looking for the outside and he's
Oh.
Out of the field of play. And
Now see, I like those blocks, but that's going to be illegal all day. Unlucky. That was too much from the side. And at that point, he'd given up on the play. He was defenseless. But look at the back, just split the 2 tackles there. Chip block, very good. But see, look, just don't put your shoulder through him, eh? I can't say it because I've been there. I've had flags pulled out on me for probably worse. But, you know, it was time and place, and that was a second too late. A couple yards too far out. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty by the looks of it. I mean, from memory. Against him here. Interesting.
So now it'll be interesting to see if the Rhinos are able to go into maybe a high-tempo offense. Or will not be able to get some good movement downfield, and will they take us to the half, or will they go for this?
Might just draw up the Rhinos defence for half time. Because I do like this look.
On this near side.
I do like this look a lot.
Motioned out, swing ball, and
Risky. Risky.
like he fumbled that ball a little bit up into his path, then hauled it in, and then he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a substantial loss of around about 5. In fact, it looks to be about 3rd and 14 here for the Rhinos. So it's a big task here for Bradford in his offense. Josh Malcapine back at free safety.
Fair hut, it's a pass.
Here's Bradford.
Oh, it's a scramble. Up the B gap, just like Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's a pass to you.
Max Williams.
Did he catch that? That looked like a catch. Looked like both feet in bounds.
And it looks as though he's been able to. What a catch there by Max Williams. Let's look at this once again. Mitch Bradford, I thought he was going to run this. Just see if he can pick up a good...
Yeah, classic Aaron Rodgers style, wasn't it?
Tried to extend the passing opportunity.
That was great.
Max Williams, yes, he did get the foot down there. And in fact, it might have been Jared Toshak, my apologies. Number 81. Yes, that was Jared Toshak, sorry.
Good play. Stingrays looking like they're blitzing.
Here's Bradford. And
false start.
Penalty here in the backfield of the Rhinos.
Is that a false start? I'm asking you. Alright.
So Bradford
doesn't look like a blitz anymore. Full Russian. Good. Bat down by the end. Well done. Well done. He must have put on some phenomenal move to get there so fast. Interesting. Interesting.
So now it's 2nd and 15 for the Rhinos.
All right, here we go. We've got troops left on the right hash relative to Rhinos.
Lone receiver on the near sideline.
We've got a 4-man line from the defense. Here they come. Oh no. No, what are the tackles doing? Can't just leave him to get eat up by the back. I mean, even if that's a man blocking, like, do you want your back to get wrecked?
That is a big play there for the Stingrays.
Because whenever I've blitzed, if anyone's blocking me, I've made sure they pay for it. I give them a good hit. And there's not much to me, so I'm usually coming pretty fast. Oh, come on. These are defensive ends. Look at the size of them.
It's a big task here for Bradford.
And again, he's just stepping the back, putting all sorts of pressure on the throw. Is that caught? Is that caught? That looks like it's caught.
By Tom Hansen.
That's caught. Well done, Tom Hansen, you weapon. At the 40 of the offense. Well done. Tommy, boy. Can I call you Tommy Guns?
He is a former wide receiver.
Good catch.
He did have a touchdown here a few weeks ago. I believe it was against the Ravens.
Wait a minute, oh. Oh, we got time out. Come on.
So
Come on.
On this near sideline against Clark-Vorhair.
And it's up high. He's got a good release. It's just like the last play, but he...
Pull this one in as well.
Did he catch it?
I will note he is coming off a nasty Achilles injury that he has been maintaining over the past.
Achilles injury? Are you kidding me right now?
Maybe just getting a little bit of the rust off. This is only...
Yes, look, he's just beating the press. That's so many times he's beat the press. Why would you press him like that?
Only his second game
That's just a good hit to knock it loose.
That Achilles injury.
But man, you can't just reach. You can't just reach out and hope that the press is going to win. Like,
Which obviously relies
it's with your foot.
direction from their ankles.
Your feet with your foot work. You got to get in the way and move him around you to take longer. But you've got to be moving yourself. You can't just be still and be like, oh, he went round me.
Hanson, the lone receiver again on the left.
And it's throw again. Quarterback scrambles out the B gap just like Aaron Rodgers. Where's the pass? Because here's the sack.
And that is good defensive.
Not a big one,
from Blake Hatch,
but it's still a sack. Well done, well done.
And that looks like it will be half time here.
Half time. Half time. Well done. Well done. So first of all, I just want to run through what I've seen, reiterate some things here, real clear. So we've got, oh, hang on a sec, turn them down a bit. Back to me. Alright, so we've got the Rhinos, sorry, running their kind of up, down, sideways game. But what I want to point out, Rhinos defense. Okay, so they're not playing themselves, obviously. But here we've got ends on contain. Okay, we've got a 1 and a 3 technique, which means the Sam's got this gap and the Mike's got this gap, and the Will's free to roam around. Now this puts the Will in a very good position here. He can match up with any kind of slot receivers, in which case this line will be shifted, he'll be around there. Or he can be blitzing, because what's interesting about a too high safety, and while I was making my defense, I thought about running this, was you've got a soft cover 4 there, right? Which means everything over the top is kind of covered. But what you could also do is you could lock up man to man, and then the Mike's got the back, and you've got potentially a 6-man blitz. So it's very interesting defense to run. Everyone loves the cover 3s, but I'm not sure I rate them anymore, because there's a lot more you can do if you're in a too high. And their depth on the safeties was not further than 10 yards. So it was more like that cover 0, but they've got enough speed to kind of make up. You know, there was a lot of time where they rotate to that cover 3 as well. It all depends on how the offense lines up. If they're stacked one way, well, then you're not going to run cover 4, you run that cover 3. But if they're spread, you'll run that cover 4 and you could trick them all day. And that's where I think the Rhinos have the edge here. Not just on the offense, which we spoke about, but on the defense as well. Okay, because they can do a lot of things out of it. So I'm going to stop you there, have a break myself, and I'll either make a part 2 or I'll mesh them in together. Alright, either way, I might just leave this video pausing, because who knows. I might be back when they're back. And then what's the point in editing? Because we don't want to watch that all day. Alright. Easy. Easy. Alright. I'll leave it there. Truth or dare. PresCoach. Making y'all aware. Hashtag. No death stare. I'm a cuddly bear. Smash the like. Leave a comment under there. There'll be links into everywhere. And we're back for the second half. Let me know what you're drinking. Just finishing my strong cappuccino. Let's get back in the second half. Yeah, minimize me so we can see the game. We're in it for the game after all. And here we go. Yep, taking the field. Lovely. Lovely. You still on? Yep. Should still be on. Ah, yeah. Commentators haven't kicked in yet. Okay, what's everyone doing on the field? Oh, warm-ups. Hello. We're not done.
Without a fight.
There we go.
Mitchelton, the Stingrays and Taj
Here
Borden
we
has
go. Here's
had
the kick.
very,
Found
very
him.
minimal opportunities
Found
tonight.
him.
Jordan
Yeah, look, I
Scanlon
like the
and
way the
Xavier
Rhinos
Huey
play.
standouts in that
Liking it
first
a
half
lot.
on that defense.
So,
And a little
Gonna
bit
get
of a
wrapped
stall
up in
on
red.
offense for the Rhinos, especially in their passing game. A few targets to Tom Hanson, a couple drops by him, but he did have a big first down conversion. And starting off the
Do you
second
like
half,
the
the
red
Rhinos
colour
will
scheme?
receive Chiam James on the return.
Shoutout Griffith. Might play for you guys next
And
year.
he will be stopped, but
Seeing
he
as
won't
I
go
have
down
relocated.
without a fight. But he is stopped at around about the 22, so the Rhinos will get us underway for the second half with Mitch Bradford and that offense.
Let's see what we got.
As I said, 28-0 at the end of the first half. So a big mountain to climb here for the Rays. It's not quite Everest, but it looks like it might be Kosciuszko.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, defense. Four-man line.
First, they need to stop this Rhinos offense.
Four linebackers cover
They've been a
three.
little stalled at times, but 28 points
Offense.
is a very good score for them.
So spread? I missed it for the zoom
Williams
in.
in motion.
Oh, they're going for that run
Maybe
again.
Matos to the outside.
Beautiful play. I'm loving this run.
And a good run
Loving
by the
this run.
Portuguese men again at about 7 or 8 there.
Just forces the defense to do certain things, you know?
One thing I
Like, that's an overload
really
play.
want to see from this Stingrays
Every
on
day.
defense is that defensive line. Louis Barisi, Sam Holloway, and Ryan Newton. 3 big names on that defensive line who have been a little bit shy tonight. They really, really need to go out there and show why they are one of the best defensive lines in this
There
league.
we go. Now, for any
19,
footballer,
96, and 99 are their
I would
numbers.
really recommend
Keep an eye on them.
hand
Let's
wraps.
see if they can make something special happen.
These are for boxing, but obviously you can save a lot of money on
Back for
tape,
the Rhinos.
wrapping up your hands and wrists.
Hand off to Wood. Wood, a big hole. A slip there from the
another
Rays,
good run.
And Riley Wood, if he was not tackled
Yeah,
there, he would have
wow.
been away there
Interesting.
for another touchdown.
Interesting.
That is a big tackle by Trevor Talfa. And Riley Wood hobbling a little bit, but he is able to get to the sideline on his own.
Coach is pretty keen. Shout out the offensive coach, coordinator. And look, you can just put these on over your knuckles or not. I don't really want to. But the way it wraps up your hand, and most importantly, it goes all the way up your arm.
Jordan Scanlon has been a feature of those.
You get good circulation.
So let's see what they go
The
for.
most important thing here is wrist protection. There is so
And
much
in fact, it looks
compression
like Omoli is just
and tension around your
Riley
wrist
Wood for the time being,
that
as he did
can
come
make
off
it so it
with
doesn't
somewhat
move.
of an injury.
And me with the strength of my wrist is not phenomenal. That is exactly what I
Out
want.
to Hanson, good ball.
The ability
and Hanson
for it
breaks
to
the
not
outside and he fights
move
for a first down and he's out
too
on the
much,
sideline.
especially as a linebacker or a lineman.
A little bit of a scuffle out on that far
Wide
sideline. Doesn't really
receiver,
amount to anything.
you might just
First
leave
down
these
for the
alone.
Rhinos, they move the chains up until
Safety,
the Rays 40 into the Rays
anyone
45-yard
playing some serious defense where you're tackling a lot. And the best part is, if you put it on backwards, it doesn't matter. You just twist the last bit and the Velcro works just fine. Oh, but I like that. See how that sits right on the wrist, and now that's, yeah, that's putting a lot of tension when I hyperextend, so that's exactly what you want. Okay, no tight end. Looks like a blitz. Might have got a false start there. I don't know if I would have blitzed against that. That doubles with the stack. Because I'd run to that big receiver too. I'd run to that big receiver all day. You know, especially when they draw that 2 across in the motion for the jet sweep or whatever, what have you. Like I said, the schematics, really good, the Rhinos. It'll be a good matchup next week. I dare say they're going to win this game by the looks of it.
Bradford has had a little bit of an underwhelming year, but he's still one of the better quarterbacks in this league.
So here we come. And we've got the 4 linemen. There might have been a fifth coming up near the...
Wasn't part of their Sunbolt
Oh, yeah, well, look where number 2 is. Interesting. They're going to put him in motion, I reckon. Oh, cheeky little end around.
Gets to the outside.
I mean, that's not an end around, but you get it.
On the far sideline.
That was interesting. That was a good play.
That was Tristan Dent in the lead.
That was a good play. Bit of trickery. Trickery through the formation. Get the box overloaded. Get the ball out to the flat. As you do. Very, very well played. Oh, do that backwards here. Oh, it's probably too thick for my wrist. Ah, see, this chain normally fits with ease. Normally, oh, here we go. Picks! Picks!
That is Trevor Talfa. And that is the boost they need. Huge opportunity now for the Rays.
They've taken the chance. It's a one-step drop and a hitch, well underthrown. That should have been out to the corner pylon. Oh well. Bit more strength in your arm for next year, young fella. And you might hit that one. But yeah. I wouldn't be throwing it like Tom Brady if you're throwing that that far down the field. If you're going to throw it over your head, that's just going to take all the power off. Right there, what he needed to do was gunsling it. Just whoosh, and just drift it up and let it drop in right at the corner pylon. Because that's where the leverage was. Alright, the man had the outside release. He could have just ended up with it.
As mentioned, the Rays did put on 45
these are the things we learned. It's not like it's going to cost them.
Let's see if they can replicate that result today. Here's Borden. Looks to his left.
I was throwing it out of the backfield. Pressure was on. Tricky situation.
And that will bring up third and medium. Borden just seems off pace tonight.
And then if you catch, you can just flick that thumb strap down somewhere. Can expose your beautiful jewellery. Custom rings, by the way. Let me know if you need me to hook you up with my jeweler.
Kalman in the backfield. Borden.
It's another throw. Quarterback scramble right into the tackles. And he's looking to strip it out. He's holding him up and he's putting it in there and he's ripping it out. Interesting. Interesting.
The ball did pop out, but I think he will be called down by contact. And it looks as though we might have a first down here for the Rays. What an effort play there by Taj Borden. Had to evade the pressure coming from the outside.
So if you're a fighter, you do your knuckles a lot more. But we're going for the cosmetic effect here. So we go all the way up the arms. Make it look like a Muay Thai fighter. More like a street baller. And these are great. I wish I had some in every colour. So if you're a sponsor, hook me up and I'll shout you out. My multiple platforms. Got my link tree in the description below. Smash the like. But yeah, that feels great.
Of their quarterback, and they are able to
confirm. The best thing is it's just like sports tape. Cloth. So much better. So much better. Yep, and I'll put this one on backwards. Have I? Yep. So, wind it back. Twist him round. And there you go. No one is any the wiser.
So trips offense here on 1st and 10 for the Gold Coast Stingrays.
All right, it's going for another pass here. Oh, that DN's all over it. What a good scramble. What's a good scramble. Yes. Yes. Oh. Good work by the quarterback.
Off comes the helmet of the quarterback.
That's aggression. That's ruthless right there. That's just running and gunning. Instant replay. Yeah.
Borden tried to
Go long, I throw his ball, sake. And then he makes the man miss.
Garrigan and a good bump off
Well,
tackle.
really, it was a horse collar tackle.
A lot of aggression there by the returning corner. And
We'll have a red hat.
First down.
No, shout out to my sponsor. You got a red hat, some nice red shoes. Don't forget to include the business pres.
And Borden will go.
Might have to just ole day.
So Kane Mackin will go in there at the quarterback position. This will just be for one play.
And it's a handoff up the guts. See, this is what I'm talking about.
And off comes
another helmet off. See, that's 5 yards. Ooh.
And if you do lose your helmet in this,
wouldn't throw it. That's 5 yards. That's a good run. Yeah, you just do that. It's going to help your passing game.
After this play. Good offensive march here for the Rays.
Come on, Stingrays. You got one in you. At least. You can do this. See the Sam's there. The Mike's staying back a fair bit. So the Sam's looking to blitz, and here he comes, and there's the run right up the free gap.
He moved the chains as well.
The Mike was way too far back. Very good, very good. And see, when one blitzer comes in, it's easy for the line to just wall off. And the tackle, as long as he's got the end, it actually opens up that B gap just nicely. And then the leverage of that Mike linebacker was not good enough to make the stop. He didn't even fill the gap in time. So yeah, plenty of yards for the running back to be had. And they're going to go again. The play action opens up here, and he throws it. Tough throw, Cheyenne James all over it. That was nearly peaked. Well done. Well done, and that's why he's out there at safety. Now he can cover a lot of the field, plus when he gets to the ball, he can make an impact. A veteran player, he's been playing for the longest time. Pretty sure he even went Europe for a while. Shout out the dads. He's a father, just like me. Alright, so that is third down now. We've got trips. It's not really a tight end, I wouldn't be blocking with him, but yeah, good angle. Okay, now that's tough. Now you're in fourth down territory, and what are you going to do? Oh no, that was second down. I'm reading the chains now for second down, but it's got it third down on the scoreboard there. Okay, so we've got an injury, everyone take a knee. Hopefully he gets up, he's just fine. Oh. Hopefully, fella, you're all okay. Alright, resetting.
Shame to see any player go down.
So the Rhinos, the four-man line, 2 linebackers. And everyone else on coverage. Yeah, so the Sam's gone to the weak side gap, and the Mike will cover the strong side B gap, by the looks of it.
Rhino sideline trying to get the defense hyped up. They've struggled a little bit on this drive. Borden pressured. Runs.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, caught that.
I believe that's Bailey Toddle out on that far sideline, number 15.
See, I wouldn't be relying on that. You've only got one quarterback. We've seen what he can do. He can certainly get you out of trouble. But you don't want to run your offense like that. And the Rhinos are just playing well, you know, they're kind of forcing them into it.
Also ranks first in touchdowns,
you know,
rushing.
So we've got trips right.
6 on the season.
And they're not taking advantage of that single receiver, you know, that's a hitch route, and he'll be open.
Salvo handoff.
Yeah, they've got the run, there's some good yards. The whole O-line's got to push though, we can't just make a block, we've got to keep pushing. That's where your double team before you release really comes into an X factor here. Because instead of the centre or the guard coming and getting the mic, he can give a good shove off on the way through. And that's what I like about tight ends and backs, big backs, full backs, you know. They can get into space in the field, but first they can hit up the lineman and make your O-line's job a lot easier. And it's a fake handoff. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But see, no, I'd be playing the comebacks.
on Matt
Won't be trying to streak past them.
Great work there by the cornerback.
We'll be
He's having
playing
an outstanding season.
curls and comebacks. You just think like they've got you and that they're on top, and next minute you snap back, bang, you're open on the sideline, and you're just getting 5, 10, 15 yards.
Gold Coast Stingrays.
You know, obviously you're not going to get 20 yards deep and make that comeback, but you're going to get a first down. Alright, so the Rhinos with their 4-man line. 2 linebackers, 6 in the box. Alright, and we've got Trips right with the tight end.
Big third down here.
Third down.
Here's Borden.
Alright, ball's up. Here we go. He's streaking it. That's on. Unlucky. Unlucky. That was on. That was in your hands. You didn't have to roll down. You really just had to pin it to your chest on that one, bro. Unlucky. Unlucky. Look, he's got a good release.
Great ball by Borden. Right where it needs to be.
Right where it needs to be.
Myers unable to haul it in.
So you're going to ground with the ball,
So it looks as though
plus the hit of the defender. Not sure how much it did, but any little movement is going to pop it out, especially if it's wet and greasy out there.
Out last week with a sprained ankle.
Which it probably is. It's been raining a lot. The field's going to be saturated. Looks a lot better here
Borden looks to him.
than it did at the Bears. That field still looks juicy. Even after all day, everyone's playing. This will be the 3rd game. Field's holding up very nicely.
The Rhinos, they hold them out again, and it looks as though
Wow.
they have 1 foot in the
And is that a turnover on downs? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. So the Stingrays, they look good. They certainly had their chances. They just needed to execute a little bit better. A little bit better. Alright, but yeah, got confidence they can make it happen.
Love to see some
Probably a little bit too late in this game now with the way the Rhinos are playing. This could be the end of the quarter if they get a good drive together. Right, they're going to stack. Doubles to the right. Single back on the left relative to the Rhinos. And it's a handoff. And a good run. Take advantage of that DN getting too far down the field. It was kind of like a draw play. And we've got a flag. You know?
In fact, it's around about.
And that's just keeping the defense honest. Like, oh, we're going to show you the pass one way, then we're going to hand it off the other way. Because you're over-pressuring us, we're not going to go wide. We're going to take the B gap.
45-yard halves.
That's why last night when I was calling the Ravens are really good at setting that edge. They don't get too deep. You know? They get deep enough. And then if you're coming up the B gap, because they've set the edge, well, they've got to come back around and force. And they do it really well. Usually the linebacker or the safety, that contain player, you know, they're there, but they don't need to be because the Ravens are really good. So next week, it'll be a really good matchup against these two teams, the Rhinos and the Ravens. I don't want to be there live action, otherwise it'll be live calling live action on the live streams. Here we go, it's another fake handoff to the big receiver. Lucky for that, because that was a high ball. Now if he had had that near his numbers, he would have got more yards. But lucky he could jump up and make that catch, because that could have been picked. And just looks like a slant flat. No. A cheeky in route. Oh, very nice. Okay. So what concept is that? It's like a wheel. Wheel and a dig. Switch. That was well played, well played. Alright, we've gone again. Looking out to the right side. Gets flushed out of the pocket.
So that brings up 2nd and 10, and the Rhinos will go again.
Third quarter, 2nd down. And 10. So the Rhinos are playing good. They're using the space in the field quite a lot. They're showing a lot of different things. The run, the pass, it's all pretty even at the moment. And they are getting creative with their formations. You know, they're stacking here. They could send that number 2 into motion and could overload one side. Or they go flat to him with the blocker out in front. Now is waiting on that one. Oh, beautiful.
The tackle is fumbled, but was he down? I think the refs will call him down.
And so that's the thing against cover 3.
At the 15-yard line, the Rhinos make their way into the Rays end zone.
This little match up here against the stack.
Adding to his already 203 yards on the season, along with a touchdown. So the Rhinos marching their way down the field, big plays. Around about a 5 to 7 minute drive so far. Bradford to Wood. Wood trying to get to the outside, trying to get rid of his man and brings him down with him. That was Tristan Denton again. Chris Denton, sorry.
So we'll just shrink that for a second. I want to talk about this stack that's out there on the wing. All right, there's the out of bounds. There's his stack. We're up against the cornerback, who we're going to assume is going to backpedal, drop into that 3 deep zone. And then you've got the linebacker or the safety there. They can either play the hard flat, which means go to them, or they can play the soft hook to curl, which means kind of just stay there and wait. Now what that enables them to do now is he can come in and go across, but either way he's taking out both of them, and he's the free man here wherever he goes, whereas quick out or a little hitch or something, or just a drag route even. We can really take advantage of mismatches there because we know what the defense is in.
Very happy to have you back, Tom Hansen, and that is why. Great play there. Over. Rays need to stop here if they any chance to get back into this.
All right, we might have missed a touchdown, so just taking it back a bit. Mate.
Mitch Bradford with Wood in the backfield. Bunch formation to the right
blowing
side.
smoke exhaust. That's not okay with Gorth. Oh, he's up.
Goes for Hansen,
That's
and that is
exactly
a
right.
touchdown.
That's exactly how you do it. So it's outside release against the cover 3. You've got all that field. You don't even need to use your height in that situation. You just beat him on leverage, and it takes the quarterback to throw it up and over and drop it in. Yeah, look at that break. You see him just set it up.
Great play there.
So you leveraged the corner in,
over the top,
and then planted the foot and went out. Now that's easy to read if you're an experienced defensive back. But you're outmatched either way. I mean, you got the safety in the middle. You shouldn't be breaking in the middle. But even if you're in position, he's so big, he's going to catch that over the top of you. That's just a massive whoop. The problem with the kick. Ground it so you don't lose points. Yeah, like that's just the problem with that kind of a mismatch, you know? So I'm glad they're taking advantage of it. They're using him as a blocker. They're using him as a double team threat. And then they're just straight up using him all round. It's good. Don't know who he is, never seen him before, but he's very good. Yeah, he might have had another touchdown. I believe he dropped one in the first half. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. All right, here we line up for the kick. Yep, we're all good. Here we go. It's fielded deep, and he's going to have to run it out quick. Come on, blockers, let's go. You see, that's the thing, like special teams, you blockers.
The Rhinos have recovered.
Is that a fumble?
And that looks like it's Xavier Savellino, number 98 for the Rhinos.
Is that a fumble? So your blockers have got to get upfield, push people out the way, you know, seal them off and get upfield, not wait for the coverage team to come and get you. Was that a fumble?
And he is back here on special teams.
See, he did all right. He's just taking the space, but then look, there's two, and that hit and that rip. Yeah, that's a fumble. That's out before he was down. Yeah, all day. All day, that's a fumble. Very good. Rhinos sealing the deal.
Return up until the point where he fumbled it. He's been good at returning tonight, but
gun doubles.
just the Rhinos pressure.
Two backs. And I do like this formation, especially when they're spread wide like that. It's very balanced. You can do a lot of things. There's a lot of fake offs you can do.
Jared Toshak out on that far sideline.
A lot of triple option, kind of read option kind of things built in. And they're going with the blitz. And it's up. And it's good. And it takes 2 to bring him down.
Takes a man with him for a couple
See,
yards.
that's the thing. If you blitz and then it lacks the coverage, and against someone like that, all it takes is just inside position.
Good pass there.
I mean, you're not going to hit him when he catches it to get it out. You're going to have to get in front, but he's so big, how do you do that? And then if you do that, you throw it up high, and then he's got you anyway. Like, what a weapon to have on your team. The Rhinos really taking advantage of it. It's good. Gold Coast looking a little lost out there. All right. Let's get the one back.
There's a flag. That is the end of the third.
End of the quarter.
So it looks like
Interesting. We'll set him up. Fourth quarter. Live action, ladies and gentlemen. Seems to be another flag backing us up there. What's going on?
So they'll stick with this formation.
Interesting. I don't think we need to deal with all the nuances. There's been a couple of flags for whatever reason, and now they're backed up to the one. And now this heavy formation is very interesting. It looks like the Rhinos here are just going to run straight through the middle.
So no ejection for Lewis.
A little quarterback sneak, if you will. Watch how they line up.
A little unsure of.
Okay, we got the center.
The Rhinos are now down at the 1.
We got 2 guards. We got 2 tackles. We got tight end. We got 2 big backs.
Scanlon out to the right.
Now they come up to the gap.
Under the right guard. And a handoff to Matos.
Oh, I wouldn't have handed it off to your little back.
By the Stingrays.
I would have handed it off to the guy in the B gap. Literally, the wide receiver getting on them all. Just do a little quick wildcat to him or something. I don't know how your quarterback's going to have enough time. He needed to be under center.
Which is unfortunate because they are.
That's not a shotgun play. I'm sorry, Rhinos, you ruined that. It looked promising, but you ruined that. The outside edge just got way too much. Like, different if the pocket's going to fan out and you're expecting your back to hit a gap, but that's not how you lined up. Come on, get under center here. Yep, there we go. Quarterback sneak. Yes, that's better. That's better. Touchdown. And there's a flag on the play.
Able to get that out of there. Not too sure what the call was on the field by the referee. Wasn't able to get it quite.
And it's going to be a replay of the down. 5 yards away. Which is going to force a gun doubles here. Single back. Looks like he's straight behind the quarterback.
Gets a snap.
Oh.
That is Fenwick.
Oh, come on, pick that. Pick that, really? That's a double-handed bat down. What, you couldn't just catch it? No, I'm sorry, but that was bad play by the Rhinos again. Alright, you got your little back running up straight away to take on some A-gap big mauler. Like, I mean, no, A-gap's where they come through. He was at the B-gap. I don't know, guys. It's not sitting right. This goal line attack. So they're going to kick it. Let's watch the kick. Might be a good one. But yeah, you just wasted that goal line opportunity there, fellas. Can't say I'm too impressed. You've been winning the field position very nicely, but... And we got a false start in the kick. And looks like they got points anyway. Alright, kicking off. Oh, it's getting very precise. Oh, very precise. Oh, look at that leader.
Line drive kick.
Not even a starter step. Oh, beautiful. All the way in the end zone. See, he got lined up. A joke, a kid.
In kickoffs tonight and also kicking duties. Has not been used as a receiver tonight due to...
Let me show you the Raps in full screen, by the way. Might have seen me put these on. Got to change your outfit.
But his kicking tonight has been
Wraps. Boxing glove wraps. Fighter wraps. Wrist wraps. But they're awesome. I'll be taking these to every game because then I won't get destroyed. Very good. Very important. Shout out to my sponsor, The Boss Boxing, giving me gloves and wraps, and I cannot be more happier with that.
And Napier out on this near sideline.
Gave a silver coin, and he gave me a sponsorship.
Long
Sammy Leone at The Boss Boxing. That was not a bad throw, but the play was not there. Well covered.
Jeremy Cowell's there on the coverage.
Stingrays. I mean, you got to do what you got to do here. You got to get up the field. You got to get yards. Shallow game's not working. So the Rhinos are just too good at collapsing and fitting properly. They've got a tackler from each side, so you've literally got nowhere to go. All right, here we come. We've got spread, empty,
So the Rays
tight
now
end.
2nd and 10.
Interesting.
Empty backfield for
Four-man
Moreton.
line. Sam backs out. It's past
And
the
it's at the
flat.
feet of Myers.
But look at the effort of that D end. He's just getting in the way.
MVP touch tonight.
Is that number 93, the wide receiver? Who is this guy? He's
Now,
phenomenal.
Salvo for a potential opportunity. It is 3rd and 10 for the Rays. About halfway through the
Is it?
fourth
It's
quarter now that
43.
the Rhinos have put
It looks very
35
similar.
points on the Rays
Very similar
for a
build.
return score.
Real tall, real
The
strong.
clock will be running now despite the
He's
fact
just
that
aggressive.
normal rule
He pushed that tackle
the clock will
back,
stop for an incomplete
literally
punt,
into the quarterback.
or an out of bounds tackle.
And then, whichever way the quarterback goes, you release and you track him down. That's phenomenal.
Australia, the clock will continue to run.
Ooh, running backs, don't use these wrist gloves. I can't get a proper...
He rolls out to his right, nothing on, and just has to go down.
Oh,
And
so you're going to get
Xavier
wrecked.
dumps him
You're going to
down
get
there.
wrecked.
Good tackle by the American.
They'll even give you extra yards just to hit you like that.
And Borden
You cannot be running
looks
with
discontent
your quarterback.
how things have turned out tonight.
And he's gone. Back up QB.
So the Rays will have to punt.
Oh no, it's 4th down. They're going to kick it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, false start. It's not enough for a 1st down. I thought it was encroachment for a sec. Alright, got to zoom out on that angle, guys.
Chim James will just let it bounce out
It's
of
gone
bounds
straight out of bounds for no return.
from the Rhinos. 34
Not a
yard.
bad kick. You could say it's a lot of net yards that weren't returned. Well, they're going to stack out on the right side now relative to Rhinos.
Bradford.
Stack doubles. Here comes the flat.
And there is a
Oh, and
kick
it's
there
just
by the slot
dropped.
man.
But yeah, you can tell that's just easy 5 yards in the gap that's left
There was
due to the
James
angles in the zone.
downhill.
Or even against man leverage, you're going to be on the inside coming out to the sideline. And yeah, especially if all the attention's on that wide receiver, as it should be. So no, it's been an interesting game so far from the Rhinos. They've probably underperformed in this one, I would think. And if they can carry some form into next week, they'll be deadly.
Rhinos like to run.
Deadly.
Slatter
Good
the slot man.
line.
Taylor and Williams.
Good O-line. They're doing well. They're doing good things. Oh, and that's a beautiful pass up the
Getting in
seam.
between the two levels of defense there was Mitch
Was that
Bradford.
full
Great
verts?
pass, and Max Williams picks up the first down.
You pretty much just flood one side of the field.
After the
So you've got your inside guy taking out the mic and the safety. Your outside guy carrying the corner, and any linebacker just here, number 28. Did not carry him up. Did not carry him up. Unless he was worried about the back. I didn't see where the back ended up. Usually that's built in. The back would come to the flat and suck someone down.
Who's been solid tonight.
But that back does not look like the athletic back. He looks like the blocking back, although he's really short. It's really short.
Bradford.
And another
That is
good pass.
Hansen,
Oh, a bit of a juggle, but he got
Despite a
there.
couple tip-ons,
He got there.
but he is
Well
able to make a
done.
catch,
It
and the
looks like a
Rhinos
first down.
continue their march
Yeah,
into
call it,
race
buddy.
territory.
Good man.
First down, Brisbane.
Good man. He's been a weapon. Player of the game. Player of the game, number 89. 89, 99? 89. He's just a catching traffic machine. He's got some yak due to just out-muscling the defense. But most of it's just positioning. Just good enough hands to make the catch.
Spread offense.
Oh, D end. You lost your footing on the arm tackle. Otherwise you would have had him.
And there's a little bit of a scuffle on this near side. That's Taylor and Vorheim.
Now I think the D end in this situation gets left unblocked. The offense is hoping that the running back will have the ball in time to just run past him. It's risky. It's risky. Ideally you do it away from that gap. Play the other B gap with it. But, I mean, if it's going to work, it's going to work. And just good blocking downfield.
So we'll have an extra timeout here.
Just good blocking. That's probably the standout thing for me, for the Rhinos as a team, as a whole, is their blocking. They play as a team. Wide receivers are down there blocking, which means all the backs, anyone catching it in the flats, they're going to be loving it. They can turn upfield and they're not going to get smacked in the face straight away.
Mitch Bradford and his offense look to close this game out now.
And good job protecting the quarterback this game. He's held the ball, great throw, plenty of time in the pocket. He's able to find the laces, set his feet, do his nice throw to an in-breaking route. That's just underneath all the zone. Like the zone's got a break on that much earlier. Like if you're a linebacker, you got the safeties over the top. You need to be in the passing lane, underneath that man. Okay? Because breaking on that player is not good enough. You want to be in the passing lane, take the pass away. If everyone's taking the pass away, quarterback's got to hold it longer, he's got to get sacked, or he's got to try going over the top, and then now you're throwing it to your DBs and your safeties. You're not throwing it to the wide receiver and then having to tackle. Is that a catch? That's a great catch. That's another touchdown. Well done, Rhinos. Let's see that again. That was phenomenal. That was a good 1v1 play.
That makes it 43-0.
So where's he going? 85 from the slot there. They're in spread doubles. Looks like just man coverage. He's gone on the outside. Oh, that was a cheeky throw. I didn't think it had the arm to hit where it did, but that was awesome. Awesome play. Well done. We're just going to skip the kicks.
Looks to have some ice on that.
Because we usually know what happens.
Just above that right shoulder. But it looks like no need for.
I love the stance from that D end. He's ready. Oh, he wasn't watching the ball though. He's got 3 blockers on him. Oh, and then you're getting wrecked. See, you've got little backs. And they don't know how to hit. They're just putting their hands out like, Here's what you do if you're a little back and you have to block. Okay? The tackle's going to push him one way. You're going to come and you're going to hit him as hard as you can.
This is a statement victory for the Rhinos.
Right in the hip. Right in the kidney. No, that's behind him. Right in the liver. Okay, just under that chest plate, just above the belt. You're going to hit him. You're going to drop him. You're going to make him pay every time he comes. Then he'll slow down. There's no point in putting your 3 little guys there. He's just going to molest them. You'd rather have your backs flat and just pass it.
And as the weather starts to cool down, it's
like you're overcompensating for maybe their best lineman. Alright, have your 5-man line. You got your tight end there. He can come and crack block him, do whatever. See, now he's on the other side. He's a strong end.
3rd and 13.
Yeah, and he's just molesting tackles.
Major with a great
good catch.
Jeremy Cowles
Go! Go, you good
And
thing!
there is a flag down.
Flag down, hopefully not for the attitude.
Has scored
That
the
was a great
touchdown,
throw, great catch, great run.
but there
Good
might be a
yak.
little bit of
Good
retribution
yak.
here to pay for the
And see,
race.
Stingrays, they're all little. They're probably like just come up to Colts team. Like, you don't need to be trying to block. You just run scat, use your speed. Okay, and if you have to block as a back, just not helmet down,
And then
shoulder
also
down,
coming was
and literally,
number 21,
here's the tackle,
Bailey Myers trying to catch the flag.
here's the DN coming around because he's getting forced,
So there might
and
be
then you just smack him.
a little bit of an
You literally
interesting
stop him in
call
his
for
tracks,
the refs.
and then put your hands on him, that's
See what they
fine. But you're better to release into the flat and become a passing threat. That's what I do with my backs and tight ends. You know, if they're running the quick slot outs, you hit someone on your way out. Or if they're running the mesh, bit different. But your backs as well. If the tight end's
So
not
instead
chipping
they'll
the
bring it
edge, you're chipping the
Point of
edge
the catch before
on the release. You run to the
Matt
edge,
Major
you
made
hit your
signal.
first guy you see,
That got him
and you come out
penalised.
to the flats. That way, we don't have to overcompensate on the DNs, and there's our guards on their tackles, and the center's there to help.
So here's Borden.
You see someone come up
play.
screaming up the gap, and that looks like pass
And there is a
interference.
flag down for
Yeah.
pass interference. Pass interference. Smacked out of bounds there.
Oh,
Pass interference.
that's quick. Sorry, I won't skip it. We haven't got that long. We got less than
That was Harrison
15 minutes. That's fine.
on Braden Quinn.
Pass interference.
And despite
That's
no
what I
catch on that
think.
touchdown, Braden Quinn comes out on top.
Yeah, ref's already called it. Ball's already in the middle. Here we
Change
go.
up further in to Rhinos territory.
Come on, Goldie, get your huddle. Let's go. Oh, no. White hat's got to call it here. Yep. There we go. Looks like Nigel Law spotting the ball.
Now Borden.
Oh, good
Salvo.
run.
In fact, it
Good
is
run, but
Borden
you're not
still
going to
with
get
it.
there, son. You're going to get
Smacked out of bounds there.
wrecked.
Jack Lowe. The helmet is off again for Taj Borden. The Rhinos are not going to stop this rampage. What a hit.
And that's
there by
just
number
speed.
43.
Speed kills.
Followed
All
Borden
right,
all
you
the way
get your
out to the
DN there,
sideline.
and then
First
look
one
at the
needed.
corner. Oh, got those.
In fact, it wasn't Jack Lowe, it was actually
You have
Jeremy.
nowhere to
Miles.
go, son. Nowhere to go. And see, I would not be running your quarterback at all. At all.
So here's Kane Mackin back in after Taj Borden's helmet did
And
come
then
off.
he goes with the quarterback run.
Mackin will take it up the gut.
Okay. Maybe that's all they've got.
Stuff there eventually for maybe a pick.
Maybe that's all they've got. But I'd be overloading flats.
down
I'd
for the
send like
race.
the receiver on your curl, or even your slant.
Trying to get a little
Or your
bit of
hook, your
offense going
comeback.
at the back end of this game.
Just get him like breaking back from that corner coverage. So at least someone's underneath the zone. And then send two to the side, so you got like a 3-man game going on. And I'll be doing some mesh. I'll be bringing your slots in real close and doing a mesh.
Here's Borden.
See,
Pressured by Darby Martins.
mm,
Borden
oh
will
wow,
get in
that was
for the
lucky.
touchdown.
That was lucky.
So the
Well
Rays
done,
will
son. You
not-
earned it. That was hard.
Will not go home with
That was hard. Well
without a
done.
score.
You earned
Rhinos
that
unable to
touchdown.
hold
Good
them
on
to
you. Look at this. This is just hard work, dedication.
Good touchdown run there by
Good,
Taj
good
Borden.
step.
Pressure out there by
Good
Darby
stiff arm,
Martins.
just enough. And then
But
whoop.
the quarterback
Little
is
slip and
unable to
slide.
get into
As
the
the
end zone.
defense collapsed
that
into
far
each
corner.
other. Very nice. Just like the
Beautiful flicks
cartoons.
with the kick.
Now that's how we envision every play to go.
In fact, it looks
But
like they were
unfortunately,
looking
he's
for
copped
two
an
instead.
absolute beating out there today. But just having that one touchdown, he will get to walk off the field with a bit of a smile. It was not all in vain. Here they go for the 2-pointer. And look, just a little quick out from the slot. Let's send these ones over.
Out there with Gabe Salvo in
you
the
go
backfield.
goal post, you go quick out. Nah, see, it's not there. Look at the flat. Flat's wide open.
That is number 10, Arian Sabert.
And it's just purely on leverage.
Tonight's match.
But also you motion your other slot or your wide receiver into the tight end position and you just put him on the flat. The drag, sorry. It's those crossing routes. Not from the wide position where it takes 5 seconds to get all the way across the field. You want to do it based on leverage, based on the fact that the defense is not going to be there at all.
And Mackin will have to reset his kicking stance.
Always very precise with his approach. That's good. Buzz. Nice high kick. Plenty of depth. Nice. And he's caught it running backwards, which means it takes him a while to get started. But the blocking down the field is fantastic and is nearly gone. Well done. Number 35, good chase down. But I'll tell you what, that was great blocking from the Rhinos yet again. Probably the best blocking team in the league when it comes to team blocking. And the Ravens are on par. Ravens are just as good. So it's going to make next week's matchup so interesting. And I would like to see Stingrays versus the Raptors. That would be a very good bronze medal match. Holding. Fouls offset. And we pick up the flags, we spot the ball, and we play football!
Looked as though one of the penalties on the play was declined.
Yeah, okay, we got that part. Yeah, is he literally doing the same thing again? Or do they ask him to?
By the Rhinos.
Oh, not sure what's going on here. Flags are down. I mean, the chains are down. Don't know quite what's going on here. So we'll take this moment to give a shout out to Gridiron Queensland for running yet another good league for the season. And this has been awesome. These semi-finals have been great. We're going to re-kick it here. Even though both teams were a bit one-sided, both games were a bit one-sided, we can clearly see why. The quality of the top two teams is just really, really good. Really, really good. So said it in last night's game that they really should have like a 2-tier, more of a B grade, casual, get more people in, get the education going so everyone's familiar with how to play this game, and then it will become a generational game. And for those who are willing to dedicate their life to being an athlete, the A grade should really be restricted to two to four teams. 4 teams at the most. That way you've got 4 up, 4 down, and then you've got the relegation. Every now and then, B grade will versus A grade, but it'd be less structured around 8 to 10 team. Because then you just build your B grade sides.
No need to risk any
you build your B grade sides and you grow the league that way. Like the youth is one thing, but then they got to step up and verse teams like Rhinos and Ravens. There's some big athletes in there. There's some big boys. Like, they hurt. I remember getting cleaned up on special teams once, and like, I had the absolute wind knocked out of me, and I looked over at my bench, and I was like, I had to run the full length of the field just to get to the bench before they'd spot the ball, and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to stay right here, take a knee. What the hell just happened? And yeah, but that's the fun of the game. These hits can come from anywhere. You can be the hammer or the nail, depending on how good you are, what leverage you use, what aggressions and tactics, how well you've built up your athletic frame. So yeah, Like, it doesn't matter who you are, how good you think you are, coaching staff will always make you better. Well, we've got a spot for all athletes. Big, small, tall, fast, not fast. So fast you make fast look like not fast. Like, if you just want to go out and hit people, good. Good, we'll put you on the defense. That's all you can do all for 3 hours is just go out and hit people, and we'll love you for it. Or if you just want to run around and catch the ball, coverage and receiver. And most of the time the quarterbacks are
drops back in a good
scouted, trained, developed. But if you want to be a quarterback, go for it.
Good tackle there.
We need depth.
A little bit of extras there.
We need depth.
That's
this Gold Coast Stingrays quarterback. I'm sure he would have loved to have a drive off every now and then. You got a big quarterback obvious, whatever. Freight train. He's got a cheeky throw in there just in case. And if you can kick the ball,
and that is the last play
kickers and punters. Alright, and that is game.
Move on.
High fives.
That is the end.
Thank you so much for watching. It's been amazing. I'll be doing more. This is all sports, not just football, but all sports. I'll be making my own educational videos, my own tutorials, how-tos, and I'm on social media at the moment. Go and check out some of the content I've been posting, and I hope to get around to these long-form videos a bit more often. So, make sure you smash the like, and on the way down, open up the description, you'll find all the links. Even leave a comment. Thank you, shout out to everyone, thanks for a great time, see you, bye.